It's another episode of Super Dragon Ball Heroes Big Bang Mission Electric Boogaloo Fantastic Beasts and whatever adjectives they want to add on to this thing. And it continues to be the thing I use to feed my need for more animated Dragon Ball content, but at the same time, it doesn't do it for me, and I want it. I want this to be enjoyable. I want to be into this, but time and time again, it lets me down. It lets me down, and I don't want it to let me down. I want to just enjoy this, but there's always a million different questions going on in my mind. But let's just jump into it, and I'll tackle all my gripes as I go. If you're willing to stick around for all that, because that's all it is, me griping and moaning. So this is episode 30 or episode 10, whichever you look at it, and it's titled Reborn Evil: Birth of Dark King Fu. And we pick up where we left off. We get a recap, and all things considered, because these episodes are so short, it's just like you're basically recapping most of what happened the last episode. But they thought the world tree was ding, tree's done, only for it to immediately die. And Fu's just like, what the hell happened? Pulls up the monitor, sees that Universe 7 and Universe 6, the gods of destruction and the angels therein, joined forces in order to make a wish so that the roots of the world universe tree would be erased, meaning that Fu got screwed over. And we see him probably the most pissed we've ever seen this character. Like, when he first properly popped up in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, I think was his original appearance. Calm, cool, collected, never got bothered by a single thing. Like, this guy is such a stone cold stoic. So to see him getting a little agitated, okay, cool. Man, I'd be cool if something really came from his anger. But in comes Toa and Mira, the decades old models of these characters. And what I mean by that is these characters have just been around for so long. Mira was essentially supposed to be the Fu of this whole thing, but he ends up coming off more like a prototype Fu, and he just really does not shine. Like, after he disappeared from being a main character in both Dragon Ball Heroes and Dragon Ball Xenoverse, eh, Mira doesn't get that much luster. But Toa and Mira show up in order to hand over the power of the Dark King Mechikabura. And with that power, Fu's able to realize the kind of being he actually is. That he is gaining the power of Mechikabura, and he is the son, quote unquote, of Toa and Mira, who they released into the world so that he would have a fighting chance in order to gain enough power one day and take over the Dark Demon realm. And with that, he goes full, like, you know, Dragon Quest, Zen, Chrono Crusade, all that. Like, he gets decked out in like the royal treatment. And I gotta say, with each new outfit that he gets when he powers up, he looks less and less interesting to me. Like, it's a cool outfit, don't get me wrong, but it's just like that Fu we were originally introduced to feels like a distant memory. It feels like we've gone in a completely different direction for his character than what I really thought we were going with, complete with weird monocle and facial markings. Although the powered up cape is kind of interesting. And Fu questions just like, should I call you mother? But Mira's not on that. Toa, I always get their names switched up. Though Toa and Mira aren't on that leadership shit. They're all about, well, you have the power now, we serve under you. We will make the demon realm great again, because that's always been Toa's goal. Bring power and glory to the demon realm. When Michikabura was sealed away, when Demigra splintered off, when Dabura was captured by Bobbity and all that good stuff, it weakened the power of the demon realm. And all she's been after this entire time, the decades long story this has been, it's all been in a pursuit to bring power to the demon realm. But, Fu is all about creating a new universe. That's all he really wants. So, Toa and Mira kind of back him up on that. Although once Vegito sees what Fu is doing, he tries to go in. They have a brief fight. Honestly, they seem still pretty even, but considering how powerful fusions tend to be, I guess that kind of says something about the power of that Fu wields here, but in step Toa and Mira to allow Fu to have the time to finish what he's doing. But before he can continue to power the universe tree, a rip in space and time is seen as, and give me a moment while I read this name off to you because I will not get it on the first try. It's Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Zeno Vegito. You've gone too far. Y'all have gone too far. Like Super Saiyan Blue Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan was already too much, but this is a step too far. Like so Limit Breaker Super Saiyan for Vegito, or as I'm just gonna call him Zeno Vegito, comes in with the help of Demigra and his secretary, yes, secretary, Rubel, because, Demigra splintered off and created his own faction, and Rubel was a part of that, although why the third member of their little group, Chilap, see something isn't there is beyond me, but I have to assume that maybe this is the reasoning as to why the other two, like uh from before they came in and helped out as well. So I have to assume their intervention was a result of Demigra having decided to ally himself still with the Time Patrol because he did that back when Michigabura was released because he didn't want to be under Michigabura again. But to see them still working with the Time Patrol to some extent at least is actually kind of shocking. I figured, but he's definitely gonna use this moment to betray, hey, the good guys once they take down Fu and Mira and Toa, or he's just gonna try to siphon off the power from Fu. It's very hard to say. And, Toa's just like, Demir, why are you helping them? It's just like, lady, you should have some memory of Demigra splintering off. Although it's hard to keep up with all these timelines, it really is. But it's no time for words as, Zeno Vegeta goes in, decks Fu right in the schnoz, and Fu's just like, oh, okay, now you just want an ass kicking. I'm happy to oblige. And Zeno Vegito is just like, yeah, I'm not letting you do your crazy effed up experiments anymore. You're going down. So there we go. Standoff. We have Vegito Blue, Zeno Vegito, a powered up Fu. We have Demigra, we have Toa, we have Mira. The main players are all here, so they should be reaching the climax pretty soon. However, somewhere, don't ask me where, but somewhere, a figure moves in the darkness. It's Broly, and he's back, and his eyes are glowing. Could his eyes always glow? I knew they were whited out, but I don't remember ever seeing something where his eyes were straight up glowing. Hmm. Ah well. So that's the end of the episode. I have to say again, just really a lack of potential in this series. Well, a lack of utilizing the potential of this series. This series really does feel like it could go in so many great places, but time and time again, we don't get any of that. Slow pacing, nonsensical plots that never really feel like they're leading to where they suggest they're leading. Because honestly, it just really raises a lot of questions. Like, was it Fu allied with Hearts and the rest of them? What, the universe seed, the universe tree? What happened to Hearts anyway? Didn't Demigra go to release him from hell or something? What's going on with all of that? Like, it leaves so many questions, but at the same time, I'm scared to get the answers to because I don't feel like it'll ever live up to what I'm hoping for. Ah, well, tell me if I'm being a pessimist in the comment section below. Am I just being a little too gloomy on this series, or do you think I might have a point? And in what way do you think you'd shape this series to make it better in any way, shape, or form? Because it really needs that. But tell me that and more in the comment section below. If you like this video, leave me a like. If you didn't, feel free to leave me a dislike. Subscribe and hit the bell icon. That way you never miss out on another Super Dragon Ball Heroes episode review. And until then, I'll see you later. Bye bye.